Hey, love, before I say anything else, I need you to do something for me. Just pause for a moment. Put everything else aside, your phone, your thoughts, your distractions, your worries, and give me your undivided attention. Just for a few minutes. It's only you and me. No noise, no rush, no multitasking. Because what I'm about to share isn't a small update or some casual conversation. This isn't one of those talks that fade into the background after a few days. This is something that carries weight, the kind of weight that shifts everything. It's something I've carried in my heart for a while, and now it's time I finally speak it aloud. I need you to really hear me, not just listen, but understand me. Feel the meaning behind my words, because every sentence I'm about to say carries a piece of my truth. This is about my marriage plans. Yes, I know how that sounds. I know the moment those words left my lips, your heart probably skipped a beat. Maybe your thoughts started spinning, wondering what I'm about to say, who I'm talking about, or what this means for us. Maybe you even felt a sting of confusion or shock. I get it. I really do. Because the word marriage holds so much power. It's heavy with meaning, layered with emotions, and filled with expectations. So before your imagination starts running wild, I want to ask you, just breathe. Inhale slowly, exhale gently, and listen. Because what I'm about to tell you is not what you think. When I say I've been thinking about marriage, I'm not talking about an ordinary wedding or a traditional ceremony. I'm not referring to rings or dresses or vows recited in front of a crowd. What I'm talking about is something far deeper, something spiritual, emotional, and transformational. I'm talking about a commitment that goes beyond the surface, a decision that comes from my soul. This isn't about marrying a person, it's about marrying a purpose. You see, love, for the longest time, I thought marriage was just about finding the right person. But now I understand. It's also about finding the right vision. It's about choosing to say yes to the future that's calling your name, even when it scares you. It's about standing face to face with destiny and saying, I'm ready. Let's begin. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm saying yes, not to a person, but to a life that feels alive. I'm saying yes to growth, yes to passion, yes to purpose, yes to the destiny that's been patiently waiting for me to believe in it. Love. I've spent countless nights lying awake, thinking about where life is leading me, about who I want to become, about what kind of legacy I want to build. And no matter how far my thoughts wandered, they always circled back to the same truth. I don't want a life that's halfway lived. I don't want a love that's half awake. I don't want dreams that stop halfway to the finish line. I want everything God intended for me. I want the full picture, the joy, the growth, the fire, the purpose. And I want you there with me. Because this journey, this marriage to my destiny, includes you. When I close my eyes and picture the future I'm committing to, it's not empty. You're in it. Your laughter, your strength, your energy, your love, all of it. You're part of this promise. So when I say I'm getting married, what I mean is I'm marrying the vision we've been building together. I'm committing to our shared purpose, to the life we both know we're capable of creating. I refuse to settle for anything less than extraordinary. I refuse to live a small life when we were born for something big. I refuse to let fear write our story when faith was meant to hold the pen. Because the truth is, I'm done waiting for the right time. The right time is now. The moment we keep waiting for is already here, knocking on the door of our hearts. Every time we hesitated, every time we doubted, life was whispering, step forward, trust what's written for you. And now, I'm ready to open that door. I want you to know something deeply. This isn't just about love in the romantic sense. It's about love in the purposeful sense. It's about choosing courage when fear tries to hold us back. It's about saying yes to challenges that help us grow. It's about walking into the unknown and believing that God's hand is already there. guiding every step we take. Life will test us, it always does. But every challenge will only make us stronger. Every storm will teach us resilience. Every obstacle will shape us into something unshakable. And through it all, I promise to keep choosing you. Not just when it's easy, not just when it feels perfect, but especially when it's hard, when we're being stretched, when faith feels like the only thing keeping us afloat. Because that's what real commitment is. That's what real marriage means to me. I'm not saying this because I'm caught up in a moment of emotion. I'm saying it because it's truth, because I've thought long and hard about what it means to live a life that matters. And I've realized that real fulfillment doesn't come from safety. It comes from surrender. Surrendering to love, surrendering to purpose, surrendering to what's meant for you, even when it feels uncertain. That's what I'm doing. I'm surrendering to the path that's been waiting for me, for us. I believe with all my heart that our connection isn't random. It's not coincidence or convenience. It's divine alignment. Two souls meeting not by chance, but by design. Because there's a mission attached to our love, something bigger than both of us. And I want to spend the rest of my life saying yes to that mission. Let's be real. Life isn't a fairy tale. It's not always pretty or perfect. There will be moments of doubt, exhaustion, misunderstanding, and even silence. There will be days when we question everything, including ourselves. But even then, I want us to remember one thing: we are stronger than the storm. Because our love isn't built on convenience, it's built on conviction. We don't crumble when it rains. We grow deeper roots. We don't run from the fire. We refine ourselves in it. We don't give up when things get tough. We push harder, love deeper, believe stronger. That's what this marriage, this commitment, means to me. It's not a promise of perfection. It's a vow of persistence. I do to evolution. I do to becoming everything we're meant to be. I'm saying I do to walking hand in hand through every uncertainty, every challenge, every chapter, knowing that as long as we're together, we can overcome anything. Because I believe that love, when rooted in faith, becomes unstoppable. And I want that unstoppable love, the kind that doesn't fade with time, the kind that deepens with every experience, the kind that keeps choosing to believe even when the world says otherwise. When I look ahead, I don't just see us surviving, I see us thriving. I see us building something that outlasts time. I see us creating a legacy that speaks long after we're gone. I see laughter in our home, peace in our hearts, and purpose in our days. I see us waking up every morning knowing that we are walking in alignment with what God has called us to do. And that's what I'm committing to: a life that means something. Because love, this world doesn't need more ordinary couples. It needs partners who lift each other higher. It needs love stories that inspire others to believe again. It needs people who walk in faith, courage, and truth. That's the kind of love I'm marrying myself to. And I want you to know something else. This choice, this declaration, it's not just for now. It's forever. I will keep saying I do, not just once, not just on one special day, but every single day for the rest of my life. Every morning when I wake up, every night before I close my eyes, I'll choose this. Even on the days when it's hard, even when it feels like we're standing in the middle of uncertainty, even when life doesn't look the way we imagine. Because this isn't about the moment, it's about the mission. And my mission is us. I want us to keep dreaming together, wildly, fearlessly, without limits. I want us to build things that matter, touch lives, create memories, and never stop believing in what's possible. I want us to keep reminding each other that God didn't create us to live average lives. He created us to shine, to lead, to love deeply, to rise again and again, no matter how many times we fall. And I promise to be your reminder, the one who keeps whispering, "We've got this. We were made for more." So, love, let's do this. Let's say, I do, to the future waiting for us. Let's step forward together, hand in hand, heart to heart, no hesitation, no looking back. Let's claim the life we've always dreamed of. Let's live with passion, with courage, with unshakable faith. Let's build something that feels like home no matter where we are in the world. Something that reflects who we are, bold, beautiful, flawed, but unstoppable. I will never settle for less than what we're capable of. I will never stop believing in the power of what we can create. I will never allow fear to silence our dreams. I will never give up on the promise that's already written for us. Because this, what we have, what we are building, what we're stepping into, is not ordinary love. It's divine. It's timeless. It's meant. I'm marrying fate. I'm marrying growth. I'm marrying destiny. I'm marrying you, not in the traditional sense, but in the spiritual one. Because the truth is, we've already been intertwined in ways the world can't explain. Our souls have already said, I do. All that's left is for us to live it out loud, fearlessly, joyfully, faithfully. So, love, take my hand. Let's walk forward into the unknown with hearts full of courage. Let's keep believing that what's meant for us is already ours. We just need to claim it. Let's live a life that sets our souls on fire. Let's become the people we were always meant to be. Let's say, I do, again and again, to the beautiful future that's waiting for us. Because this isn't the end of a story, it's the beginning of everything. And I promise you, whatever comes next, we'll face it together, hand in hand, heart to heart, forever.